up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be working on the two-door project. I'm pretty sure the pump on this power steering is going out, or is out. The squeal is really bad. It does have a new belt on it, but yeah, so I'm hoping that that's not the issue, but that is, all that's old. Anyway, so today we're going to be working on that, getting that replaced with brand new parts and everything to see if that helps the squeal go away. And then we're going to fill it with fresh fluid, of course. And then we are going to take the stock bumper off today and remove that. And then we are going to take and build new brackets for the bumper, which that I'm going to put on this. We'll also be tackling Lieutenant Dan's bumper as well. Probably not today. Actually, I should probably do that today because I'm like driving around without a front bumper on it. So today we're going to do that. We're going to take this bumper off, the stock bumper. Everybody knows what that looks like. And I'm going to put my affordable off-road bumper from Lieutenant Dan onto the two-door. And today I picked up a winch for it. The two-door is an X-Bull 13,000 pound winch with synthetic rope. Brand new, never been used. I got it for a really good deal from a friend of mine. We're going to be throwing that on today as well. And it's going to be kind of a long video. Probably not. I'm probably going to edit it to where it's going to be short. Anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and get popping on this. You're going to need, let's see. Sucker out. You're going to need a 15 mil, a 17 mil, a 13 for the back bolts, and 13 for the tensioner part, and a hose clamp, vice grips, or not vice grips, but pliers for the other part. You're also going to be needing a 13 mil and a 15 mil to take your air box out. Just makes everything easier when you move that out when you're doing this. And then you're going to need tools, if you don't have them already, for the power steering pulley to go onto the pump. You're going to need those. You can get those at O'Reilly's. You can rent them from O'Reilly's and stuff, or AutoZone, or any parts store that you go to. They'll have that tool to rent. Yeah, and then I'll be showing you guys how to put that all together as well, and then we'll go from there. You will have some background noise from my washer and dryer, so yeah, you're gonna have that going. And then yeah, so let's get cracking on this. Alright, so these are the tools that I pulled out. That's the thing that you need to rent from O'Reilly's. Very easy. Power steering pump with a reservoir on there, so brand new reservoir, so shiny. So happy that I got that. And the pulley, this one's a metal pulley. Normally they give you plastic ones, but they actually give me a hardcore metal one. So they're nice, which is what I want. It's metal. I don't want plastic. It breaks easier. So yeah, and then I got my impact out because I need this thing to go a little bit faster today than it normally would with hand tools. So I'm going to pull the airbox out with that, and then yeah, so let's get cracking on this. I'm going to flip you around real quick. Don't mind that, silliness there on my washer and dryer. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and take the airbox out. Got an extension, and I'm pretty sure it was 13, 15, and 12. So, this is an HO box, so it's just a couple of latches here and here. I'm just going to here. Normally I would use a flathead. Grab a flathead. If you want to play that game, I can play that game too. So they give me a flathead. Get this guy to cooperate. There we go. Sucker up. Slide that one over, pull that back. screws for the clamp. Alright. I like how this one looks, but this is Lieutenant Dan's air filter, so I didn't surprise me when it looks like that. Okay, pulled that there. Alright. There you go. They're all 13 mils. Holy shit. Okay. There we go. This guy. Smaller than a 13. Okay. Want to play game? Play game. Oh yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to all you guys too. So 11 doesn't fit. 12 doesn't fit. Just put the 12 on there. And it's 13. That's weird. Okay. Butterfingers. Alright. Just realized something isn't on. It's supposed to be on. I'm just going to leave the nuts and bolts in there because, well, the airbox anyway. Hey, no playing. Quit playing. Come on. There you go. Good earbuds. Put this around right here. That. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and undo that guy. I think I can get my impact in there. 13 mil. We'll do that first, get all the bolts undone, and then I'll do the hoses. Maybe not, I might just do the hoses first. Which one will we do it? Leave that alone. We'll go ahead and I forgot the 17 mil. Oh. So a 17 gets this top hose off right here. This hose gets it. Alright, here we go. Up goes the weasel. So let's just get the power steering all over the place real quick. Get that out. And get that guy there. I guess I need more tools than I thought. I'm gonna go with some needle nose on this guy. Because he's a tiny guy. And don't like side. Now, pretty sure I got some somewhere in there. Come on. Even I knew it. Oh. It bit me. Okay, normal flares. Cleaners. Move that out of the way. Pop it right on off there. And then show it come off. Yeah. Leak it all over the floor. Probably. Well, that sucks. Not very much is coming out. Alright, I bet you if I pull that cap though, this cap right here, go all over the floor. But I have stuff to clean, so I ain't worried about it. What's next? Oh yeah, are you guys getting bored? Were you? Are you getting bored? Well, guess what? I'll go super hypersonic speed for you, so that way you can just see it in fast mode. Alright, so if you guys haven't seen a video on how to take a power steering pump out, there's one right here, there's a bolt right here, there's another bolt down there under the pulley, and then there's the tensioner nut that's down there, and then there's two back here, that one, and then one down there, and they all take the same measurement, 13 millimeter. And then that one right there, this hose was a 17 mil. It's a 17 mil for all of them. So I figured I'd just stop real quick and let you see that, because you deserve it. Alright. Here we go. Hypersonic 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, so I took this bracket off, which is in between, you know, this hook, it hooks the tensioner to, but it's 3 bolts in between here. And I just put my 13 mil in there, got them off, and took them off by my fingers. So yeah, there you go. I'm going to keep on going here. We're going to yeet this thing on out. I don't think I need anything off besides this little beauty thingy. Okay, see this? We're going to yeet it. That made it all the way down the driveway. Okay, so I yeeted that one out. And now it's time to play with the other ones. So give me just a second here. Alright, so now we're going to swap everything out. It's a huge fucking puddle down there. All the power steering fluid just pretty much leaked out there. Okay, so here's that bracket I was telling you about. It's pretty, yep. And now we're going to put that on first before we put anything else on. So that way it's just easier to go about doing. Okay, so when you pull these up, when you take this out, there's a couple of things that you need to know that I didn't know when I first did this for my first time ever. There's this little rubber piece here. Make sure you take that off, because throw that on keep that on there, it blows the hose every time. That was a rookie mistake of mine. And then you got this guy here you gotta take out. Oh my goodness, put that in there pretty good. Yeah, get oil, get grease and stuff all over the new one. Oh yeah, come here, there we go. I'm pretty sure this is pre-bled. Don't void your warranty. Always flush the system and use OEM recommended fluids. Good shit. Okay, and then there's another one right here as well. Right here. Make sure you pull that guy out. mean, obviously you're gonna fucking see that. You never know. Being a turd, so you pull it out with pliers. Well, it's already been pre-bled, it looks like, so that's a plus. Everything on this looks really good. Yeah, looks great. I love it when they're all together and I'm gonna do it all myself. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and put this bracket back on, and it goes like this. Boom. Alright, perfect. Then we're gonna go ahead and put these 13 mils back in there real quick. Go in there. Go there. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and get the impact. It's got the 15 mil on it already. Just got to be real gentle with it. Good. 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 Do not put a whole bunch of torque on there because I know for a fact that my old self would have hit this with this impact and would have broke those bolts off in there. And I would have been having such a hard time. I would have cussed at this multiple times. And it doesn't deserve to be cussed at. Because, I was a young gun at that time and I was just trying to hurry up and get it done like I am now. Okay, and there we go. That's how you're going to put that on there, and then you're going to grab this guy. I'm also going to use my impact on this, but it's still not a good idea today. There's threads in there, and you take this guy and you put it on there, spread it all in there nice and easy. Nice, this one. Slide down there. Okay, so you're going to pull this guy all the way out. There we go, and then we're going to transfer over to this guy. I really like it because it's like a flat surface and it just pushes it down with this. But I'm going to try to be very careful when I do this because, well, I'm not so very smart sometimes. So I think you just barely thread it in there, because when you thread it in there, it's going to push it all the way down. So let's see. Woo, it's up to those big shit's 15. Alrighty, we're going to put this 15 mil on there. I thought I remembered it going. Might be wrong. Let me read these instructions real quick here. Will be your H threads, your main shaft, and lubricate threads using pressure bearing A. Okay, there you go. Someone attached to the main shaft with the pulley in place. Hold the insulation bolt with a 14 or 9/16 wrench. Turn the pressure bearing with 21 millimeter or 13/16 wrench until pulley is pressed all the way down. Okay, so what I was doing was wrong. Okay, my bad. So you're going to put this in there, and you're going to get it all the way in. Da-da-da-da-da. Come on. I'm just going to do it with my fingers so I don't want to destroy anything. Okay, and that's on. Okay. so now we got to get a 1mm wrench. Who made these things? I want to know. Maybe just do it. Ooh. 18. My bikini. Okay. I guess you just sit here and wrench on it. Let's just okay, so I'm going to take this off real quick. Looks like it's going sideways. I think I did that one time and I blew it up. So, oh, this is made China. Oh no. It'd be funny if we just pushed on it. I mean, that works. Well, that's good. Can't get it off. Do a small tap in the hammer. Tap, tap, taparoo on the sideburns. Angle that. This is what not to do. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that when you put your power steering pulley on, that you put it on a straight. That's what I did with it. It's almost like I don't even need that pulley. This straight. There we go. A lot better than it was. We're going to put that back on there. And I think it'll straighten out once it gets it. I'm going to mess this up. This would be a fail in the making for YouTube guys. Like always. I'm going to tighten this a little bit better. This thing sucks. I'm hoping that when I put this on, it's straight and get back out. Oh, it's it should just be sliding on there. On there, and for some reason. Straight. So glad it has metal. I don't understand why it's not doing that. Alright. I'm gonna get this all black. Now I could almost just put this on with the hand and not this was the best way to do it, but that's just because it takes so much. See? God, I don't like how this looks. Second, you know, before supposed to come in. Easier, huh? And it's straight. Woo! And forget somewhere. Urgh. We're going to pop her off real quick, see how close we are. No, it's funny, I could have totally just popped this off. Alright, let's see where we're at, and then we'll go from there. Alrighty, and we still got quite a ways to go. Pretty sure this was all the way up. There. Surprised I didn't have this one. Harder to do. You know, there's probably a better way to do this, but I'm just doing it by hand. You know, this is hard to do. I remember how I did it with the last one. Good, straight. I'm having some technical difficulties. Stand by. You give me so many problems. Never had that many problems. Well, actually, I probably have, but I don't know why it's too much. Why? It's because I put a hole in it. One way to the other. Alright, you guys want to go supersonic? I'll go supersonic. Let's get this thing out and in there real quick. Alright, so she is on there, straight, spinning. She looks good. Did not break anything when I was doing this. So now we're going to go ahead and install it back into the Jeep. And yeah, we're going to go from there. Alright, let's put her up in there. Make sure everything's put off. Yada yada. And get up and over. Wish I had a way to put you guys closer, but I got nobody to record me. So I'm on my own with a tripod. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and do something. Something's missing. Is something missing? No. No, nothing's missing. Something's missing. What am I missing? Alrighty, I'm having technical difficulties. I have lost that little guy somewhere. He might be up here somewhere. No, he's not. Uh-oh. Done messed up on that. Okay, well. What could it have went? Not where it should be. Which I have several of those. I can just, you know, I lost it. I should have just. Oh wait. There she goes. It's right there. There. Alright, so technical difficulties. Gotta make sure that I have that right. Just give me a second. Alright, so that little guy I put on there is supposed to be on the bottom. So there we go. We are gonna set this guy in there. It's supposed to go. Remember, these are all 13 mil bolts. But some could have differently if some redneck got a hold of your Jeep. Not all rednecks. I'm not redneck. Fighting me for? Come on. Belong. Don't fight me. I'll get the impact on you. Okay, let's see. Impact. There we go. Switch it back to 13 mil. It's nice when it's all the same bolts. Somebody did me right when you did this. You did whatever was good. Okay. Nice and easy. I'm not going to be chaotic on you. Alrighty, that one's back in there. Put the impact over there. We're going to go ahead and put those other bolts back in that I pulled out. I don't understand why I need to pull those out anyway. So I pulled these out thinking that the whole bracket and everything was going to come. That way I could just put the whole bracket back on there with the other one, and I did not. Sorry, you're going to see a lot on my backside. I apologize. No one to record me, so I'm all doing it all on my own with a tripod, so I apologize. You know Blue Jeep can do it. But okay, so I got the one back on. We're gonna get these bolts in real quick. Where's that 14 mil. And somebody did the dummy gauge. Took the dummy gauge off of this one. So that one, that's already done. I don't have to do it, but now I don't have oil pressure sensors or the thermostat sensors. So I'm gonna have to see on YouTube if there's one on YouTube of a guy doing it, so that way I can do it. See how good his video is, and if his video sucks, then I'll make another one for you guys on it. But I'll still put his YouTube video in the description if I do. So it's just really salty and add that guy. So I actually need to change it out, and I can't because oil all over my hands. Okay. I'm going to take this bolt out real quick. See, we're going in sideways. There are no crossways. I only need somebody to do the power steering bleeding with, so it's kind of suck not having someone to help me with that, but that's okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and tighten that little guy down there up. I could probably use this. Smack dab in the way. Oops. I wish I had a wrenching 13 mil, but I do not. So I'm just going to use this guy. I'm going to get this bolt a little bit closer in before I put the rest of them in. I'm also going to go ahead and put the belt back on with it being loose and stuff too, so that way it'll just slide on the pulley and I don't have to worry about it. Come here. Come here. You're not all the way off everything, are you? In that way, and put you in here. Bada boom, bada bing. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put this top bolt in here real quick. Really don't float that one's right on. Put the longer one in there because it'll be better. So I put the belt on already, and it's right where it needs to be, but I should probably not put that bolt in just yet because that bolt's got to go on. Make sure, because it's got to tighten, right? So put it that way. So I'm just gonna put that one right there. We're gonna get these other two back ones. So I'm basically going backwards from what I was just doing. These are the back bolts, obviously, and slide this one in to its home real quick. I'm not gonna really go. Ratcheting 13. Come on. Oh, I just remembered. I have a ratcheting half-inch. Woo! Body started. Okay, so these bolts are 13 or a half inch. Half, whatever it's called. This guy is not going to his home. He's being ridiculous. Put him in there. Nice and snug, but we're not going to tighten the bolts all the way up. Oh, this is so much nicer. Okay, so that's just snug in there for right now. I'm going to put this other bolt in. I'm going to snug him up as well. And he goes into his home without any problems. Bad for a one-handed show. Alrighty, that's on there. Let's give her a little run for the money. A little anxious about her new little home. His some nail part. Again, sorry about the hold back on my back here. You can see what I'm doing. I apologize. Really hard to show you. Right there. Alright, so that one's in there. A little tighter than I want it to be. I'm going to go ahead and put this guy in real quick. I'm going to get everything on there, the bolts and everything, so that way it's all on there correctly. Where did it go? That way it's on. Oh, that's so much nicer. It's tight. I don't have to worry about that. It's tight. It's pretty nice. It's not too incredibly bad. It doesn't look like it's gonna have issues. Alrighty. Back. Looks there. Oh, I think we just it's supposed to look. Gotta come on, get back. Thank you very much. Get back. Okay, so that's on there. We're gonna get the 13 mil on the impact. We're gonna run that guy home a little bit here. Boom. Alright, here we go. I think that's right. Do that right now. Alright, run this guy home real quick. Good enough for me. And then we're going to take that half inch real quick. And run it down here to the little guy. And put him down real quick. Alrighty. Okay, we're gonna put the fuel lines back on there. The reason why I did this was because, well, you're in the, okay, boom, boom. I don't like how this hose looks at all. I wonder if I got hose clamps real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna replace that hose clamp with one of these. So that way it's just easier to do. Just a little bit taller than it needs to be. Bigger, I mean, than it needs to be. But I don't think I have that size. Okay, well, we're gonna make that work. Now, I'm gonna have to use that hose clamp that is logo. Alright, so I'm just gonna use that stock hose clamp, even though I hate it. I don't have any medium size radiator hose clamps. I'm just gonna use the stock one that's on there. Really don't want to, but it's okay. That is okay. Just as long as it don't leak. That's all we care about. Alright, so I'm using the pliers to get it back up there. Boom, done. In place. I really don't like how loose this is. So hope that doesn't mess up. Alrighty, now for the fun part. I've had a lot of issues with this before in the past. With not going in. And it looks like it's gonna go in. Hey, that's nice. What happened? Let me just put this in real quick by my fingers. And once it gets tight, then I'll worry about it. Fuel lines are in, secured. My hoses are in. All my bolts are done, except for the bottom one. And I don't have any plate in my out, so that's good. Don't ask me how I was able to get that back in there without that problem. I don't know how I did that, I just did it. Okay, there that is. Alrighty, I actually think that I can bleed this system by myself. I just gotta chalk the back wheels on the sucker, pour some power steering fluid in, and okay, so we're gonna go ahead and leave that out. Clear all these nuts and bolts. Yada, bada boom, bada bing. Alright, get some power steering. Alrighty, so I got a little bit here, and this one I'm just going to use real quick because, well, just let it sit there and go to waste. Anyway, we'll go ahead and put that in there. Get power steering. Yeah, we'll find out. So, yeah, there we go. All the way down the hatch. And I'm going to overfill it just a little bit because when you go to air bleed the system, you kind of have to. So, yeah. Ooh, there's no cap in there. Nice. There's no sealer. Out. Oh, well. Alright, let's fill it all the way up. Alright, she's all the way full. Let's get some air out of the system real quick. I don't know if there is any. We're going to find out. It's probably going to puke all over that guy, I tell you. It's going to be a fun one. Hopefully I did this right. Alright, we're going to fire her up and get more power steering fluid all over that place. Alrighty, so this is going to be fun. Everything is secured. I just secured cap this nut on the system. Alright, I'm just going to throw the cap on for now. Just for right now. I don't. Alright, let's see if I messed up. Go. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. As you can tell, they did not fix the squeal. It's very upsetting. Spent a whole lot of money to fix that. That sucks. Normally that's what the problem is. I'm looking at it and seeing that that's not where it's coming from anymore. It may be coming from the idler pulley or the water pump. Judging by the little stuff that's dripping, I can see that. I think I have an idler pulley somewhere. I'm going to pull it off and put it on there and see if it helps. Alright, so that's it for that guy. We'll have to figure out where the other squeal is coming from, but that was one of them that it was having, because you can tell the difference between the pitches of it. Which it kind of looks like the belt is slightly over too much, but might need to go in a little bit on the power steering pump there, but I'm not going to worry about that just now because it sounds like there might be more of a thing here. So we're going to skip that for the rest of the time. And now we are going to take off the stock bumper and get that out of the way so we can get everything else going. Alright, so now I'm going to take this bumper off real quick. We're going to go hypersonic on that one. I got to get this done like pronto asapo. Okay, here we go.